So welcome back to another video for this week. Yep, been covering quite a lot of topics, quite a lot. So for today, I think I just want to be showcasing a series on start, which is called Attacking Windows. But what types of attack a Windows machine can receive. So I was testing some things here, but we'll be doing this in VirtualBox. And inside this VirtualBox I'll be installing Windows 11. The most main one, which is still vulnerable to attacks, just because it's the most recent one doesn't mean it's safe. In fact, my machine is currently under suspicion, so we'll get to that series later, which is called Defending Windows instead of Attacking Windows. But anywho, let this finish downloading and then I'll showcase how to also install the ISO on a VirtualBox. Here I already have the Windows ISO, it's right here if you want to see it. See Windows 11 times 64 ISO, which is quite interesting. I'm not really sure if that's the right one. I hope so, because that would really suck. Windows, let's see 11 VirtualBox download. But let me just ask ChatGPT to create a new one. Is the X64 the one used in VirtualBox? Let's see. Yes, it's that one, so we don't need any more information. Launchers are updated. Let's launch it. Launch it by typing VirtualBox. It's gonna pop right up. This is the system that we're gonna be using to have a Windows VirtualBox. See, that contains global tools, lists all virtual machines, and you can import and create new virtual machines using corresponding toolbar buttons. Click add over here. I'm gonna go to, where is it? Is it downloads, ISO, virtual machine files, console. We're gonna import it. How are we gonna import it? We're gonna click this. Oh gosh, it's not finding the file. Ironically. So new. Yeah, let's click new. We're gonna call it Windows. Sorry, it's been a while since I last used this system. I personally boot into my operating systems. I don't use VirtualBoxes. So let's skip the unattended installation. Mounted on the VM. I think we should do that. Should I? Guest OS need to be installed manually. Unattended need to install restart. After this wizard is closed. Okay, let's click next. We're gonna call it Shell VBox. What should the password be? I know what the password should be. Let's put it Shell B1947. Yep, perfect. Product keys there, whatever. Next, how much RAM should I allocate? Let's give it 6 GB. I won't really be doing much on it, so we don't need that much RAM on it. Goodness. Yeah. Let's see. Disk size 80 GB. I'll shrink that to 40 GB because we're not gonna give it all our resources here. I still need this system for the important stuff. I also really hope my voice is okay, at least, because I've had such an issue. You see, I was even testing the sound the other time. Just before we got into this, I was running a bunch of commands. The input was refusing to input and receive sound, but I fixed it hear me in this amazing video. So VirtualBox actually said it will do the thing for me, ironically. So we're gonna click start and see if it really did the thing for me. Powering virtual machine up. It's refusing. Is it refusing? I don't know. Aborted for some reason. Okay, let's read the error messages. I've done this before. Let's get a new error message so we can see what's going on. VirtualBox can operate in VMX root mode. Please disable the KVM kernel extension. Recompile your kernel and reboot. It's quite interesting. So I'm gonna pause this for a second until I fix it. Then I'll be back. Okay, so I went and did something and Windows is now running. Failed to boot because might be missing an OS system. You can click that and mount and retry reboot. And yeah, this is really how VirtualBoxes are, you know. That's why I don't really like using them. Always so complicated and everything, but it's finally starting the installation. It's asking me for a product key. I don't have a product key, man. I don't have a damn product key. Wait. Anyway, it's okay. As you can see, this is the Windows running. This is Oracle Virtual Machine Box. The command I had to do with a quick research was sudo rmol kvm intel. See, this command disables the KVM kernel module, you know, and KVM, which is already used by my system, it's already using a hardware virtualization system, and VirtualBox needs those same resources, otherwise it cannot run. It needs the same resources and it cannot really share. So there is a way I should make it permanent, but I think I'll just be doing that just so I don't really mess up my computer as much. I'll only be doing that when I'm ready to record a new series for Attack. Remember, this is a new series I'm starting. We're gonna be launching attacks to this VirtualBox I've created. The best way to do this is using a VirtualBox, because it's better at attacking systems in the world, you know. Don't really want to get arrested and all that, but doing this, there really is no bad stuff because it is your machine, so you're allowed to attack it. And personally, I'll think of maybe getting a second system so that it's bare metal and it runs on the side, and maybe recording on that system, then merging the videos later. So the types of attacks I will practice running on this machine are one second, let me recollect them. We can be running network scans on this one. There's a way I tested last year how to do that. I'll show you guys in a minute. It's quite ironic, but welcome to cybersecurity and how things look like on the basic level and how they will look like on the advanced, you know, on the advanced level, I guess, right? So yeah, so we're gonna be running, for example, a bunch of interesting attacks, right? The first being I already mentioned was network-based attacks. You know, Nmap scans. We'll be seeing port scans and OS fingerprinting, which is a tool I really want to showcase, and it's a feature in Nmap I really want to showcase. We could also do server message block enumeration, which will be checking shares and users and dealing with the SMB client and all that, and also some man-in-the-middle attacks, app spoofing, using Ettercap or Bettercap or any of those systems. They are actually, all of them are right here. If I could just click out of all of this and show you, they're all in information gathering. There's RPing, Nmap scanners, Etherip, a lot of cool tools that I really do my best to showcase as we move through the series. This thing is at 75%, and also DDoS attacks. Other than network-based attacks, we could be doing exploitation attack, which is something like Metasploit, if you've heard of it. If the virtual machine is unpatched, I could run an attack like Eternal Blue. I'll show you what that is. The concept of remote code execution using vulnerable services like RDP or HTTP, or running a reverse shell, from Windows back to my parrot using MSF Venom, Netcat and all that. Then there's also privilege escalation attacks, which will be checking for weak configurations, or using something like WinPs, seatbelt power up, when we finally get into the system, to escalate ourselves, to make ourselves the admin without doing it manually. So there's also credential attacks like Mimikatz, and also persistence attacks. We'll be doing types of files as malware and web app attacks. Once we've fully managed to host a local site on this Windows, so it seems to me that it's finishing the installation. So what do you mean the computer might restart? I really hope it doesn't do that, but if it does, you'll just see a little cut in the video. The computer does restart. So I'm just gonna pause this right now until it finishes, then we'll get back to it. It's finished downloading. This is how it looks like, getting things ready for you. The Windows is back up and running. Wow, for a second I thought this would be harder than it looked like, but yep, we have what? My word. So just for contrast, what is going on? Can I drag this? Can this window be dragged? Please. Anyway, just for contrast, we now have Windows in a Linux machine. How cool is that, right? Top 10. See, me personally, I would be screaming up and down, jumping. This was 4 years ago. Is it 4? 5. If this was 5 years ago, I would be screaming up and jumping. But I had zero clue what a terminal was. So see how interesting life gets sometimes, right? These are the settings for VirtualBox. We have full screen mode, scaled mode, console. I don't have switch there yet. This is what I was trying to adjust the window size. It's stuck. It's literally locked. Gosh. Anyway, auto decides. There's a menu bar. This is where I will need to work on it a bit before we begin our network-based attacks. I'll set it up. I'll only show a quick picture or snapshot of the setting once it's done. Oh, and another cool thing about Windows, the reason I say we can run attacks on this, because I can click right here and click create snapshots, right? Let's see what is in the current state. I can create a snapshot, meaning I can come and install a variety of malware onto this thing. I can install anything. You can literally look for Stuxnet and install it, or any form of ransomware. There was some really cool ransomware that was going around. Was it called Let me just search it up. Cry something. It was called Cry Something. Ironic. It was so cool. Oh gosh, it was terrible. That thing was. It was just horrible, man. There was. Come on. Let's see what it was. WannaCry. There was this really cool ransomware called WannaCry, which I could just run over here, create the snapshot once it's created, and type in, no, don't sync my data, man, what do devious activities on this machine. Gosh, how do I close this? The screen is too small. Anyway guys, that's gonna be Windows. Start without my data, confirm and continue. I'm just gonna install a different browser because Edge is doing too much. It was called WannaCry. Yes, to the ransomware attack in May 2017. It was stupidly crazy. I could just install WannaCry right now and reboot into my snapshot, and the virtual machine is fixed. So that's gonna be it for the video today. Stay tuned for the next series where we're gonna actually be running serious version of attacks. Don't worry, it will not be like this. It will be in scaled mode. Don't show me that message. See, now I can I still cannot move it around, but it's horrible. Yeah, trust me, I know it's a virtual box. Look at the resolution on this thing. It's horrible. Anyway, that's gonna be the video for today.